Hello, everyone. News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson, live in the News Channel 3 digital studio with a YouTube and Facebook live weather update on this Friday night. That sounds good, Friday night. You know what even sounds better? Is that the weather is going to be spectacular for the weekend, just as it has been all this week. It's really been wonderful. You know, we had a bit of a chill and some damp conditions Saturday and even into Sunday over the holiday weekend last week. Monday turned out to be gorgeous for Memorial Day itself. And then every day this week has been just wonderful. And it looks like we're going to carry that weather right on into the weekend and beyond, as I'll show you coming up in just a moment. So it's smooth sailing as far as our weather is concerned. Sunscreen, yes, you know that. But certainly for those who might think, oh, it's only May, it's still spring, it doesn't matter. The sun, as Colin Rogers had in a story a couple of days ago about sunscreen and sun protection this time of year, the sun is actually higher in the sky in late May than it is in early August. So we can't necessarily determine when the sun is more potent just by the average temperature. There's more that goes into the temperature when you're talking about especially accumulation of heat over time. All right, anyway, so sunscreen, yes. Pleasant temperatures, yes. Rain, maybe in a week. And by then, we're certainly going to need some. You know, I did check, of course, with the drought monitor that came out yesterday, and we're still all good. But we have, the month of May, which will come to an end in just a couple of days, is going to end up with less than half of the average rainfall. And even though we had an exceedingly wet April, a record in Kalamazoo, a record that was smashed in Kalamazoo, it wasn't just, broken by a little bit, smashed. Even though there was that, we are still going to end up being pretty dry here. And so I wouldn't be surprised. We need some rain. But right now it looks like our next best chance for rain is coming up maybe in a week. So I'm going to cut through this pretty fast. Couple of reasons. First of all, it's Friday. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But we want to go ahead and get moving too. Let me do this. Let me squeeze this back just a little bit. I think. There we go. And now when I do this, that should do that. There we go. There's a live view in South Haven. You can see a boat coming down the channel. You see a sailboat there off to the right of the North Channel, the North Pier, I should say. And then also that dredge that is now just to the left of the pier there. Terry, hello to you. I agree. And I hope you're having a great Friday night as well. I'm having as much fun as you can have at work. Jeanette, beautiful day today. Good evening to you too. Carla, hello in Portage. Happy blue moon on Sunday. You're right. Rising, I believe, late Saturday night. But that full moon will be, you're going to see it. It is just going to be bright as can be. The full flower moon, I believe it is. Full flower moon. Sean, hello to you in Portage. K&M in the house. Good evening to you. Loving the weather. There's our South Beach view there. Thanks to the city of South Haven for the view. All right, here's the thumbnail sketch. Like I said, this is going to be going pretty fast here. Hello to you, Matthew in Battle Creek. Thanks for being here. Last weekend of May, and you could not ask for better weather. It's going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow. Today's high, I believe, was around 77 to 80, in the ballpark of 80 degrees. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler. We're going to be around 73 degrees. A little bit breezy, perhaps at times as well. Not really windy, but a little bit breezy. Sunday, mostly sunny and a little bit warmer with a high in the mid-70s. And that warming trend, by the way, is going to continue into next week. Let's talk temps right now. Boy, very pleasant. It's wonderful temperature to see the sunset, whether you're in South Haven, St. Joe, Holland, Saugatuck, Muskegon, right on up Grand Haven. Well, wonderful, wonderful conditions out there for sure. Russell, hello to you. Loving the weather. I'm in that camp too. Vicky, hello. In South Monterey, thanks for being here. There you go. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it very much. All right, so there are temperatures right now. You see it's still very comfortable out there. Some open window perhaps sleeping, although it will be getting a little bit chilly here overnight. Let's talk high temps. Our average high is right around 75-ish to 76. When you go through the 5-day period there, we're going to be right in that neighborhood. Tomorrow is going to be the coolest. really that we're going to be over the next week. We start a warming trend on Sunday, or we start to warm up on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week are going to be warmer as well. So there's our temperature profile. I don't know why I had some fall leaves in there. I'm going to have to change that. This is a look at the satellite radar. It's been so long since we've really had any rain to speak of. About a week, really. It was last weekend. So I haven't really been showing the satellite radar. There haven't really been many features for us to note here. We do have an area of high pressure sitting right over us, and that's what's blocking those clouds and the showers to our south and to the west. And then also holding a storm there at bay over to the east. Look at that area of low pressure spinning right around Ottawa there. That would be between Ottawa and Quebec. Spinning right there, bringing some chilly rain to upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, the White Mountains, the Green Mountains. Sally, hello to you. Great day for a walk. Awesome. Colin will be here in the morning. Forgot to close the windows for sure. Ken, hello to you. We'll need the air conditioner on. Will you need the? I don't think so necessarily. It just depends. I don't think so. With a little proper window management, it's going to be cool tomorrow morning, 52. It's going to be cooler. Get this, Sunday morning, we're talking about bonfire Saturday night, because Sunday morning we're going all the way down into the upper 40s. And so low 70s for Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday. So I really don't think you're going to need the AC, Ken. Pam, hello to you. Hello to you. All right, there's our satellite and radar. Look at this. We're already at the 70 forecast. It's only been 6.5 minutes. But there just hasn't been much to talk about as far as our weather goes, and I'm all right with that. I got all those birthdays there in for you, K&M. Thanks so much for letting us know about that. Lily, good evening to you. Can't wait to relax and recharge. You bet. Me too. Kathy, hello. Needing some rain in Fruitport, but loving the sun. Beautiful, beautiful area too, Fruitport. Thanks for checking in. Kathy, I appreciate it very much. The sun is going to be nice over the weekend, but you are right. We're increasingly needing some rain. Friday is really, I think, our next best chance. It's not a great chance, but it is our next best chance. And you know what I say? We're going to have to watch it, right? I mean, that's day 7. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Right now, it does look like there's a chance that we might get into a bit of a different weather pattern, one that might allow for a little bit of rain. Well, not really a pattern change here, because we're going to go back to sunny, I think, for the start of the second week of June. But remember, I'm going a little far out. We got to keep an eye on it. Let's make sure. Let's see if on Saturday and Sunday, when we meet again and chat again on Monday, let's see if we have the same data that is getting closer to us, because that would give us, remember, the consistency over time, and that equals confidence. Jesse, hello to you in the Berg. Hello to the goats. That's quite all right, Jesse. I know you're busy, so thank you for being here whenever you're here. Well, I just don't feel like it's right to be this short, but I think we said it all. The 7-day certainly says it all. It is going to be dry, comfortable morning lows. I mean, this is just delightful weather. And let me just look ahead to see if we're going to turn the corner on a different pattern. By about the middle of the second week of June, which is about 10, 11 days away, we might get into some warmer, more humid air. But between now and then, it's going to stay pretty nice. No complaints here. All right, everybody, I'm going to cut it short. I don't know, this might be the shortest one I've ever done, or at least certainly in the last long time. Deb, hello to you. Good running weather. You're right. I'm going to be out there tomorrow morning putting in some miles. It was a week ago that we were up in Traverse City there. I didn't sleep very much a week ago, Friday night, thinking about the run that a bunch of us, there were a lot of runners from Kalamazoo and West Michigan there, especially Southwest Michigan up there in Traverse City for the Bayshore race. So, but the group is running tomorrow. It is going to be great. Wonderful. Saturday morning's looking great, Jesse. You're looking good. A great pool day today, Susan. You're right. Oh, a bit sunburned. Wear that sunscreen. And don't forget to include on your annual physical the dermatologist, or at least have your primary care physician to give you a good looking over to see if there's anything to be concerned with. Let's see. Sharon, hello to you. Love the cool down. Yeah, you're right. And it is great for open window sleeping. Sharon, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. I do not know of one, Melissa and Keith Cannon. I do not know one. I couldn't tell you the last time I was on a horse, but I do remember when I was a little kid getting knocked off a horse because I wasn't smart enough to lower my head for a low-hanging branch when we went under it with the horse. I was trying to get the horse to stop, and rather than just ducking and going under it, I just kept trying to stop the horse, and the horse wasn't going to stop. Sean, have a good night to you too. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Jesse. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, I see. Oh, that's horrible. Well, there's going to be a lot of sunshine here for the next week, but at least there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of heat. Lily, thanks and good night to you. I'm going to skate on out of here. I'll be live at 10 on Arc West, Michigan. That's 25 minutes live on the mothership and an hour 25. That's News Channel 3. Colin Rogers here in the morning, 6 to 10 a.m. with live weather updates. And then Will will have you tomorrow evening. Don't forget, I'm on WWMT. I'm on Facebook. WWMT's Keith Thompson. Also on Instagram, Threads, YouTube, and X, Twitter, at Weatherman Keith. At Weatherman Keith. Next Friday, maybe, Jesse. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. That's still a week out. That's our next best chance, though. Getting a little warmer and more humid then, too, as you can see, not only from the high temperatures there in the mid-80s, but also those lows. As long as we have those lows in the upper 40s, low 50s, we're looking at some pretty dry air, some pretty comfy air. All right, everybody, have a great night tonight. Get some rest, and if you're a Monday through Friday-er, welcome to the weekend, and I hope it's a good one for you. And if not, I hope you have a great Saturday, great Sunday, no matter whatever you do. Remember to wear the sunscreen. Remember to be safe. And by the time we talk again here on Facebook Live in the digital studio, it'll be Monday and it'll be June. That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. All right, everybody. Thanks again. Have a good night and be safe this weekend.